So who are you and what do you do?
I'm Andreas, and I work in market research, and I have a habit of liking Porsches. So,
Okay.
yeah, and I spend Saturdays and Sundays before 10 o'clock is my cars and coffee time.
Okay.
So I like to do that.
Brilliant. So what does that do for you? Is that like, what do you gain and how does it feel? And
It's how you make friends, how you just talk about things in life, and it's like a nice little escape, right? So everyone's focused on work for Monday through Friday, and then you need to have some type of an outlet to stay sane, and that's the cars and coffee. You get to drive the cars, and you get to sit down and talk to people and meet really, really great people.
yeah,
So,
you need that balance in life.
yeah,
for sure.
absolutely.
And so what are we standing in front of today?
So this is my 87 911. It's a 3.2 liter Carrera. I picked this up a little over a year ago, and it's actually the car that I learned to drive manual in. I had no idea how to drive manual, and I bought it from an awesome guy named Paul, who owns Auto Kennel, and bought it sight unseen. Picked it up, drove it home, only stalled it once on the way home, and then the next day, I had a buddy of mine who just showed me everything about how to drive a manual car, and that really got me going.
Okay.
So, this is that raw, air-cooled feeling. Has no assists of any kind, right? No airbags or anything like that. And you really feel connected to the road. It's like a time capsule.
What about power steering?
No power steering.
No power steering?
Nothing,
All right.
Nothing. Yeah, and
Getting your gains
I
that
brought
way.
this to a couple of the Luftgekühlt events. Had it on display at the Universal Studios backlot, and just took it everywhere. This became my daily driver after I bought it because it was so much fun. And I put like 6,000 to 7,000 miles on it in a year. And it's bulletproof. It's an absolute bulletproof car. And it came with a big old binder full of records from the previous owners, and you can just go through it and see everything that's been done. And it's all original.
Can you tell it was well kept, or is it kind of under
Unbelievably
assumption?
well kept.
Okay.
It's all original, so the paint is original, and it's in immaculate condition. The previous owners were like engineers, people that worked at Boeing, and a guy that worked at Apple, very meticulous people. And then the latest owner owns a bunch of dealerships up in Northern California, and he would hire Porsche mechanics to work at his dealerships, and they would work on all of his cars and make sure that they're very well maintained. So I got lucky. The car's got 144,000 miles on it, and it doesn't look like it at all.
Yeah.
So
Nice. Lucky you. That's
yeah,
amazing.
It's great. It was a good find. I got very lucky with that one.
What a beauty.
Yeah. And then this is the GT3.
Oh.
2018 GT3. It's got 500 horsepower, revs up to 9,000. Naturally aspirated. It's a manual transmission, and picked it up a couple months ago. About 2 months ago. Put 2,000 miles on it so far, because now this has become the thing that's most exciting. And it's just perfect, right? It's got the comfort seats. It doesn't have the bucket seats, and allows you to go for really long drives and still feel very comfy.
Nice.
And in a few months, I can put back seats in there, and I can take my daughter around and
Papa
have this
duties.
be the car, and she can join me for some cars and coffee events. So, yeah,
That's
I love
amazing.
it. I love it.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I love the color. This color, the black and the gray together.
Yeah.
It's just.
It's,
what's that color name?
It's called Chalk. And
Chalk.
it used to be a standard option for a lot of cars, and most recently how they made it a paint to sample option, which I don't know why. But it's good. I guess it makes it a little bit more rare.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful color. I love it.
That's amazing. And do you have any words of advice for someone who's pursuing their dreams, or maybe in a tough spot in their life, like how to overcome certain things?
Yeah. Don't do it for the money. Just have fun. Do whatever you love doing every day, and you'll naturally excel at what you do, and the money will come. And put yourself into new situations, right? If you take the same route home every single day, maybe change it up and see something new. If you go to the same places all the time, change it up and see something new, and put yourself into situations to meet new people and have new experiences. So,
Amazing words of advice. Thank you, Andreas.
yeah. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
awesome. That's cool. Thank you, Adam.